What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I appreciate it very much. Out here today on another Thursday afternoon tournament, and this is actually our next to last tournament of the year. So I think we have 14 boats this afternoon, and it's not as hot as it has been, and the water temps are 84. So the water temps are actually a little bit warmer than what I thought they were going to be, being it's been kind of cool. But I think it's going to take some weight. The river is up and the water is finally moving some. It does have good color to it. So we're going to run up here. We're going to run to a ditch, and we're going to start up here at the mouth of this ditch. We're going to throw maybe a creature bait, finesse worm, something up at it. We might move into it with a frog or a buzz bait. And then we're going to work our way down the river and just kind of see what happens. I don't know. Hopefully we catch them. I think we're going to need 12 to 13 pounds to win today. So let's see if we can get them. First spot. Let's see if we can get them. I know doggone well of some fish here. We're gonna throw the creature bait up there first thing. Get the trolling motor down. All right, so got a ditch mouth right up here in front of us, and we're gonna throw the old creature bait right up there. Like I said, we might throw, ooh, we got to get the net out, but we might throw something else up there as well. But we want to get the net ready. I don't have my little net girl with me this go round, so let's get them. These ditches, I don't know if they have any flow coming out of them. I know fish are going to be at the mouth of them, but I don't know if they have any flow coming out of them, which is very important for getting bit at them. But there's always fish at the mouth of them. So we're just throwing a hematoma big bite baits fighting frog on a 3/8 ounce one objective tungsten with a bobber stopper, and we're going to drag this thing down there, see if we get bit. Water has pretty good color to it. I'm thinking that buzz bait might do us some good today. I'm hoping anyway. If I could get on that buzz bait bite, we might could get us a big fish. Something else I forgot to mention too is, due to the shorter days, we're only fishing to 8:25. So it is, what time is it right now? I don't know. I just gave myself a massive backlash. Let's see, it is 4:48 is what time it is. So we got to be careful with our time, because we could surely kind of mismanage and end up in bad shape. But hopefully that's not the case, and hopefully we catch some fish. There's a lay down right here I'm hoping to get one out of. All right, got everything retied. Let's pick up that buzz bait and let's go to work. Throwing black today. Oh, there's one right there. There's one right there. I mean, choked it too. Get in here. I don't know if he's a keeper or not. Uh-oh, this could be good. I mean, I was just sitting there talking. I think he's actually a darn keeper. If I can get my weigh board, my measuring board out, not my weigh board, my measuring board. He is a keeper. He is bleeding for some reason, but let's go ahead and, man, that tells me, okay, so wood and, oh my God, no. Well, y'all, that's how my years went. and got my boat buddy. Well, hope that don't come back to haunt me. No good there. Well, daggone. That's honestly the first time that's ever happened to me. I've tournament fished for 30 years or 28 years to be exact. And that's the first time that's ever happened. Going for my cold float and my fish bounced out of my hand. Oh, I mean, oh, that's a pike. He come up and smoked it. He's gonna get my hands all slimy. I'll tell you what, let's see if we can get him off without getting this slime all over my darn gloves. And without getting a hook in my leg, if possible. All right. He smoked it. Now if we can just get the right kind. I wasn't sure what he was at first. It's a fish biting the buzz bait. My drag on this reel is not acting right. Like right then when I caught that fish, it slipped. And this is a newer Revo SX, and I mean I got it tight as it will go, and I'm just freely pulling it out. Like, what the heck is going on with that? That's not real cool. Oh, that's a pretty decent one. Oh my. Wow. 2-pounder. What in the world? Whew, boys and girls, this is not how you start a tournament. I mean, he ran down right in front of my trolling motor and just come off as I was bringing him to the other side to boat flipping. What do we got going on here? He was out in front of the pads. Well, there's 2 keepers. Gone. This reel not having any drag is a little bit of a... Oh, it has drag. It's letting out, which, I mean, it didn't matter on that fish, but there's one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Don't come off, please. Get in here. Well, that would be number 3. That would be number 3. We're going to lip this sucker. We're not going to grab him by the back. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's just get it together. Let's just get it together. Put him on number 1. They're here. They are here, and we got them figured out. We have got them figured out. Doesn't look like it's moving really much. All right, let's go down there. But we're gonna go up the river some, up above the ramp, and let's see if we can get something. But we're gonna run down here first. All right. Let's see if we can get one going up to this spot right here. Got a good little creek that comes out, or a little ditch, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna throw the buzz bait leading up to it. It's right up here in front of us. But the water down here is still moving a tiny bit. It isn't moving down there where we were fishing to. Don't really understand that. But we're gonna go on up so we stay in some moving water. I think that's gonna be key. Oh, he's on it. On it. I can't tell if it's a big bass or... Oh! I think it was a doggone bass. I think that was a bass. Tore the whole mouth of my frog out. I don't see any cuts on it at all from like where it would be a blackfish. I mean, I thought it was a blackfish at first, but then when it come up and rolled, it looked like a bass. My goodness. What have we got going on here? Whew. We are fishing extremely ugly. Extremely ugly. Now we got to get another frog, right? All right, we're gonna throw the worm up here on this treetop. Let's see if we can get bit. I don't know if anybody's fished these yet. The water's moving pretty good though, but there's a treetop down there and a treetop right here. I'm dragging it through it. He is not going to keep, but it's a fish on the frog. All right, well, thank you, bud. That is a fish. It was right there in front of that tree. So we're right here at the ramp. I mean, we're literally at the ramp. Somebody's putting the boat in right behind us. So we're just fish down here. I mean, you can win off this shoreline easily. Just got to get the right fish to come up. All right. Well, just made another run upriver, and this is somewhere that's been in the back of my mind all day long, this shoreline. So we're gonna hit her. I throw the creature bait up there off this point right here and maybe get one, and then we're going to go along here and throw the frog. Throw the frog. Maybe, just maybe, we can make something happen. I just have not gotten a bite in the pads. Like, I don't think I've gotten, other than that one big fish, and that was up in a ditch. But as far as just a bite, like in the pads, I really haven't gotten one. Very weird. This is a good shoreline. We're gonna go along. We might flip. We'll flip this with the creature bait. Kind of flip just in the edge. There's one. That's a pike. That's an old slimy one. That is an old slimy one. I saw him move right before he bit it. Right here at the mouth of a little ditch though. If we can get it out. Go back in there. Huh? We got a bite at least. Wasn't nowhere near what we're after, but it was a fish nonetheless. We haven't touched one of them in quite a while. Oh God, wait a minute, what was that? That might have been a bass. My hands are so slimy now, ain't I would miss everything if it bit. Maybe we're getting into some fish. At this point, I think we're just fishing for big fish. I think we've done got to where we're just fishing for one fish now. It's 7:45. 7:45. So we got about 20 minutes to fish. We would have to have one heck of a flurry to put 4 fish in here in 20 minutes. Now it can happen, but this is not generally the place that something like that happens. I'm not saying it can't, because truly anything can happen, but based off the way the fish have been biting, I don't think that's gonna happen. And the tree limbs don't want me to get under them either. Well, y'all, this is going to be the last flip to a ridiculously tough day again. I thought it was going to be better because the water temps have dropped slightly and it wasn't so hot. And I mean, I did get on that buzzbait bite early, but that faded. Had technical difficulties with my reel, had to switch rods, couldn't get a reel off my other rod. Just anything and everything that could go wrong did. So one of those days, and just didn't get a lot of bites either. I mean, it's kind of crazy how few bites that I've gotten, but we're gonna get this one in and we're gonna take the old Ranger back and we're gonna see who wins this thing. It's definitely not gonna be me. Not gonna be me, I can tell you that. We tried though, we gave it our all, and one day things are gonna go our way. I don't know when it is. I'm definitely waiting for it, because fishing's been tough on me. Been tough on me. Figured I'd stop at one little ditch right here before we went in. That's a good one. That's a good one. Come here. Oh my goodness. I was just talking about how tough it was, and I decided to make the stop at the mouth of this ditch, and I come up and hit a solid 2.5 pounder, and he pops off right as I'm gearing a boat flipping. What an absolute bummer. What do you do at this point? Just, I mean, do you just laugh? I guess you just laugh. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, the fish might have been bigger than 2.5. I don't know. It was a doggone nice one. Had a good head on it. Sometimes no matter what you do right, things are going to go wrong, and that's just part of it, part of the game. And that, I was expecting him to get in the boat. I mean, when I come up, I mean, it was choked, it was gone, and somehow he come off. We fished hard. We fished hard. That's all I got though. That is all I got for y'all. I'll talk to y'all when I get home and let y'all know what it took to win this thing. Definitely wasn't me. I fished my butt off and just had very, very unfortunate things happen. And I'll shake it at some point, you know, I'll shake it, but today won't my day to shake it. So let's get on back to the ramp. Well, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't know whether to laugh or whether to cry, because I did something kind of ridiculous at the end of the tournament. I'm not going to lie, but you'll understand what I'm talking about right here in a second. So I lost that fish right there at the end, at the very end. That was a really good fish. And so I was very frustrated, as you could imagine, where I had lost a bunch of fish, you know, throughout the day. And so I got to the weigh-in, or back to the ramp, and my buddy was loading his boat, and I was like, look, let me show you this fish to prove to you I caught one. And I threw him back, which I never, ever do. So with that being said, it only took 4 pounds, 3 ounces to win, and second place was 2 pounds, 8 ounces. And the fish I had was probably over 2 pounds, 8 ounces, but just absolutely ridiculous that I threw it back. But I was so mad that I had lost those fish, and fish has been so tough, but it was tough on everybody. And I lost that one right at the end. That one flopped out of my hand. Had I had that fish, I would have got second. If I'd have caught that fish at the end, I would have won the whole tournament. But just been tough on me. It's been tough on me, but you know, things will come around. Things will come around. But I've never had a fish flop out of my hand and flop back in the water. So it's all good. It was fun out there. I did get a little frustrated, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, that happens from time to time. But I hope y'all are having a better time out on the water than I am. I'm going to get into a big one here soon, and we're going to put our hands on them. But I really appreciate y'all watching this video, and I will see you next time on Gunfish TV.